I make this video as a warning, and although I feel that I am preaching to the converted, I will deliver this message anyway. Ireland's newfound progressive religion has gained extraordinary momentum over the last decade, and it is fair to suggest that our institutions of politics, education, media, defence, judicial and so forth have transformed into organisations that have cast aside tradition and liberal principles for the woke agenda. The level of left-wing, or indeed Marxist representation in prominent and powerful positions in Irish society has reached a tipping point, and I believe that it is only a matter of time before the ideas of equity, diversity and inclusion dominate our lives through legal means. The Overton window, or the range of acceptable ideas, has shifted so far left that once held sensible beliefs are now viewed as radical and hateful. And although we abolished our blasphemy laws in 2018, a new and more dangerous concept has taken its place in the form of hate speech. I wish to play the following clip, which was brought to my attention by what I view as one of the most important social media profiles on any platform, JRD.
Very finally, in terms of political parties, there is a political party. They don't yet have a seat here in this chamber, the Irish Freedom Party. They practice hate messaging. That's how they operate. Messaging along the lines of gender and transgender and immigration. These are the issues they campaign on. Now, you can say they're a political party and they have a right to represent and they have a right to speak and they have whatever. They do not have any elected mandate in this country, and they have no right, and they will have less of a right if they believe they have a right. They will have less of a right when we sign up to this, because any form of rallying people or inciting hatred in that regard is also in the form of illegality. Thank you, Chairman, and thank you, Minister.
I now wish to summarise what this toxic, inarticulate piece of shit has just said in the Dáil, and what it means for those of us who value freedom and liberty. In the Ireland Cathal Crowe wants to realise, stating the following biological fact, that a man cannot be a woman by way of a declaration is to his mind hate speech and therefore a crime. Stating that Ireland should control its borders and deport those who enter this country illegally is also to be viewed as hate speech and therefore a crime. Crowe also believes that the Irish government should implement laws which would make it impossibly difficult for those who tend towards conservatism or liberty to organise and have a representative voice in politics. But Crowe is not alone in his endeavour to crush our freedoms. In fact, we are being attacked on several fronts, particularly our right to private property and our right to dissent in the public space. In closing, I will say the following. I am not here to convince you of the importance of being able to express yourself to the fullest through freedom of speech, or why the right to private property or the right to protest is fundamental to living in a free and functioning society. I am not here to convince you that it is healthy and productive to have political representation for people from both sides of the spectrum in the Dáil, but I am here to say the following. I will continue to honestly express myself using my right to freedom of speech in ways that I see fit. I will continue to exercise dissent by protesting in whatever area of the public space that I see fit, and I will also defend the property I have accumulated through years of hard work with violence if I feel it necessary. So go ahead and make your laws. But don't be surprised if those of us who are willing to die for freedom and individual liberty do something that might be frowned upon along the way.